was trying to remember what to say, if I want to say anything, because all of the names here, you ask me to say something. Today I talk about Yaqin. Yaqin in two incidents. One incident was I was in Afghanistan in January 2002, and we decided to take a tour to the whole of Afghanistan. We took a car from Kabul to go through Sarang Tunnel, to go to Mazar Sharif, Uzbek border, and the whole thing. And about 4 or 5 days, and we came back, and they decided to eat Afghani kebab from the market. You know, when your self lets you to eat filthy food, it's mine. Always eat filthy food. And in the evening, I had an incredible diarrhea and vomiting. 9, 10 times. Very powerful, strong diarrhea and vomiting at the same time. At the same time, it was deadly. All the staff were thinking that I'm going to die, they were getting me to the hospital. When I was in the toilet, I remember something, and this is Yaqeen. I remember the honey, and I remember that Allah said in the Quran, inside the honey, there will be a cure. I was in the toilet, vomiting, no wudu, nothing, and I said to myself, Oh Allah, you said that in the Quran, oh Allah, I'm going to take it. My yaqeen was, I'm going to be cured. And 10 times, at least, or 9, 10 times, and I was under the blankets, quilt, and I was shivering with a heater next to my head, another heater next to my feet, and staff was crying, because there was no hospitals. Fajr time, I wake up as nothing happened. We took the car from Kabul to Islamabad through the tunnel, through the border, which is Haram. Took about 9 hours or more, or 7, 8 hours to the border, another 7 hours to Islamabad. I never been toilet at all. And this is yaqeen when you put your trust in what Allah said in the Holy Quran. The second one was I was going to a country. I had a welcome party by the border officer, what they call it, and he decided to put me in jail because of my look, because what he saw on the internet about me. And I was in jail for overnight. Alhamdulillah. Stripped naked, searched, examined by tough prison officers. I was supposed to be going to the first board meeting of Islamic Relief Canada. And at the same time, we were planning to go to Africa for about 2 weeks with about 15 young people from Islamic Relief. So your program did not just start with Inspire, it started with Islamic Relief staff a long time ago. When I went to the cell, I was only thinking about something, one thing. Not thinking that I'm going to be staying in the cell forever. Not thinking that I'm not going to miss the flight. But one thing which I wanted, because I believed at the time that I'm going to get out. This is another yaqeen. That's why I never thought about that I'm going to stay in the prison. The only thing I was thinking about was to sleep. I wanted to sleep, to have the power to have the interview next morning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did allow me to sleep. Next day, the lawyer came, took me out, and the first board meeting was in a restaurant. All the board members were meeting, the first board meeting. This is the history of the inception or the creation of your office in Canada. So Yaqin cured my stomach when I had this deadly infection from the kebab in Kabul. And Yaqin led me to get out and to join the young people who are going to Africa with me. Yaqeen means that you have to be aware of what Allah said and to believe that it will happen because you believe that it will happen. جزاكم الله خير. السلام عليكم.